Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 10th through the 16th of September 2023. I hope everybody's well. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. So if that does happen to you, you can check your other signs and placements, see if those readings resonate better. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So if it's resonating with you and you find yourself on the other side, just get in where you fit in, all right? And also, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's simply not for you guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you're starting out with the Five of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords. And coming out together, we have the Two of Wands along with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're going to communicate something here very clearly. Now, with the Five of Wands, there's been some conflict here. I feel like you guys some of you may have options, or you may be feeling like you were treated like an option. But I feel like you're going to be communicating very clearly, very honestly with somebody. And it's about moving in another direction. It's about moving in a new direction. It's a choice that you've made. And I do feel like it took a minute for you to get clarity, but you're very clear about which direction you want to go in. I do think that when you make this announcement, it could be made impulsively, so be careful with that. And I'm also seeing that, it could cause you some conflict here. So let's see who's in your energy. I'm also feeling like a lot of you guys have a lot going on right now. You may feel a bit overwhelmed, and this situation has just added to that. You could have also had some internal conflict about this decision. But if you did, I don't feel like, hold on. If you did, I feel like you're resolving that. Who's in Sagittarius energy? Who's in Sagittarius energy? All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so I feel like there's almost like a battle that's taking place here. The person that's in your energy, they're moving kind of slow. They're dragging their feet. I'm hearing dragging my feet. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, they may not have known something here, or they may not be telling you something. There's something that's unknown. They may also feel that somebody here wasn't being on the up and up with them, namely you, and that's why things are not working out here. So let's see the energy between the two of you. It's a combative energy, though. I feel like you're squaring off with this person. Now, Three of Pentacles, yeah, this is somebody that you have been in some sort of an established foundation. You could be living with this person, married to this person. You could also work with this person. But I do feel that there's a combative energy that's here between the two of you for sure. Let's see. And I'm also feeling like the person in your energy feels deceived in some manner. What's affecting the connection is the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that's a very solitary energy. It's an energy of independence here, becoming single. Let's see. And you both it looks like you're both financially capable of that. I feel like somebody said the quiet part out loud. That's what I'm hearing. The quiet part was said out loud. That would have been coming from you, Sagittarius. All right, so in your outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. Oof. Okay, So I feel like you're either turning this person down or you're not offering them anything, and they're walking away. Yeah, they're walking away. They're basically saying, this isn't working out for me. I'm out. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but what I'm seeing here is that you may have had a choice between two people. And I feel like, well, let me not get ahead of myself. Let's clarify it and see. And if it's not between two people, you're dealing with a soulmate. All right, so why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the Five of Wands here? There's definitely conflict taking place. It's a combative energy. And there's something to do with peanuts. That's a bizarre message, but something to do with peanuts. Maybe somebody has a peanut allergy. I don't know. All right, so it's clarified with the Hermit in the reverse and the Four of Cups. So you may have kind of pulled away from this person during this conflict. You were also just trying to figure things out. I do feel like you had some conflicted feelings here, Sagittarius, but now you feel like you found the answers that you were searching for. Could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. And I do feel that there's an opportunity here you don't want to miss. I'm also seeing you looking back at the past, a lot of introspective type of energy here as you were trying to figure this out. You might be currently ignoring this person. See, or acting like you don't really care. We have the Star card in reverse, sign of Aquarius. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So more of that introspective energy here, but I do feel like there's somebody here you love, somebody you feel is a soulmate, that you feel like things are not balanced. There's an imbalance here. You're emotionally imbalanced, or there's an imbalance in the connection. I do also feel like you went through a period where you were kind of sad. Some of you even depressed. There's almost a sad energy related to this person. So let's look at the bottom energy. I can see you trying to figure out what it is that you needed to do in a situation. Really kind of pulling away, being very solitary in your energy. Knight of Cups reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Page of Swords. And Temperance. And that's your sign that's your card in the Major Arcana. So there's a situation here you were trying to figure out. You were searching for answers. You were trying to figure it out. You were watching, this person. But ultimately, it looks like you decided that something here wasn't successful. It wasn't successful. I feel like you kind of pulled your energy back. And I do feel that you are no longer giving to this situation. Some of you are physically moving, but you're feeling empowered because you have made a decision. You are communicating that decision, albeit you're communicating it very flatly. There's very little emotion that you're bringing to this. So be careful with that, because that could come across harshly. And I don't know that that's what you want to do. I do feel like, having made a decision, that you are finding balance and healing in that, though. Some of you are moving or traveling, but I feel like you're taking your life in a whole other direction. Now let's see this person, their energy. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse? This person may feel like you're not telling them everything, or you're not telling them the truth. But if that's the case, and it could very well be the case, because like I said, you were kind of pulled back, you were withdrawn, and this person couldn't figure out what was going on here. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse? And you're going to clarify it. Yeah, Ace of Swords. They want the truth. Yeah, they want the truth. They want clarity. They don't know what's going on, and they want clarity. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? They may even come out and tell you, look, you know, what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. And it's at that point that you may kind of come across as being a little bit sharp in your words. So please be careful with that. King of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords reversed. Interesting. Okay, so this person's, their energy's a bit stuck. They're moving extremely slow. What towards? Well, they're moving slowly towards commitment, possibly fatherhood, or it could be that their money is moving slow. But this person is not in a big hurry. They're not in a big hurry at all. There's a lot of stuck energy. They're not at peace, though, with what's going on. They're definitely not at peace with, you know, with the connection, what's taking place in the connection. I am seeing you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well. Let's see why the Eight of Pentacles is here. For a lot of you, this person's having financial problems. Their money is stuck, or it's moving very slow. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse? Okay. So we have the World, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is acknowledging that things are not working out. They're acknowledging that something here is not working out. They're closing out a cycle, and it's actually going to get their life rebooted. It's going to move in a more positive direction now. So I do see them walking away from this connection, though. Or it could be that you're walking away, because I do see you feel like things have been stuck too. So why is the Three of Pentacles here? Two of Swords reversed. King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so this person's not thinking very kindly of you right now. They may even look at you as a player. They could be saying things about you, just so you're aware. I do feel like it's because of the situation. They don't know what's taking place, and their opinion of you right now is not very high. It could be also with regard to this decision that's being made, and you've made a decision. You really pulled back, though, and took your time to do this. I don't feel like you've done this lightly, and I do feel that there's a gap here between the two of you emotionally. You may even still be in the same household for some of you, but I see you've made a decision about this connection. This person, they could be talking bad about you. It's really stemming from them feeling deceived or feeling like they don't know what's going on, and they really want clarity. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you're drawing boundaries. Like I said, there's a combative nature. You don't want to argue with this person. I feel like you're cutting this person out, and you could be a little cold in how you're doing that, or you're coming across as being cold. I feel like that's a protective mechanism for you. I do feel like you're willing to talk with this person, but you're definitely on your guard. You may know that this person said some things about you, or that they, you know, aren't thinking very kindly of you right now. Now this person, and I do see you becoming single, Sagittarius. Now this person, they feel like they've had to wait a very long time, that you weren't giving up any of the information, you weren't telling them anything. So they're looking at the entire relationship very differently than they have in the past. I don't feel like they're really taking action. They're kind of, they're feeling stuck, to be honest with you. Let's see your outcome. I also feel like this person was trying to give you space, but at this point, they're just looking at everything differently. I don't feel like there's a good energy between the two of you right now. And for some reason, possibly financial, you may still be in the same household. Or you may be working together. All right, we have the Devil in reverse. King of Cups. And the Empress. Okay, so look, that's good energy. The clarifying is good energy. So there's been some toxic energy between the two of you. You're not really offering this person anything, and I do feel like they may even be having some financial problems with this. I don't see you having financial problems. It looks to me like you're doing extremely well. This person may have been doing well within the connection, but this could cause them some financial problems. Regardless of that, I do see that this person does still have feelings for you. They're watching you walk away, or they're walking away, but they still love you. And they're still kind of like looking over the shoulder, hoping that, you know, there'll be change here. But at the same time, acknowledging that things are not working out. So a cycle is closing out with this person. And believe it or not, it's actually going to work out in their favor, because it's going to get rid of the stuck energy that they've been going through. Their life is fixing to pick up, and they have a card of good fortune here. So once this cycle closes out, they're going to move forward in their life, and they're going to have a lot of good things coming their way. I see an ending of toxicity, and in your life, I'm seeing that you're in this Empress energy, so you're becoming far more independent. I do feel like your spirituality is definitely increasing. It could be as simple as that. This person could be very money oriented, and you're more spiritually oriented. Regardless, I do see you kind of going through something of an ascension. Your guard is up with this person, though, and I feel like you're not offering them anything. But I am seeing that you're coming into your own, and you're realizing your self-worth. You're realizing, you know, that you are prosperous in just for yourself. You don't need to be involved with this person or anyone else in order to have that value. And I feel like your money is looking good. I feel like you're just making plans now. You're moving forward. You're making plans. So there's been some toxicity between the two of you, and that is going to end. I guess breakups are not easy, but this person actually, believe it or not, is a soulmate. And I do feel that the two of you may have been going through a lesson here together. It's not always comfortable, but whatever was toxic is ending, and you're both winding up in really good energy. So that's positive. This person is going to have a change. There's something new that's beginning for them in love once this ends. And for you, I'm not seeing you actually with someone else. I'm seeing you kind of sitting back and letting things flow to you. I'm also seeing a spiritual ascension for you. Bottom of the deck, there's that 3 of coins reversed. Now, in your present energy between the two, it's in the upright. But you've made a decision, and that decision is to end something here that's not working out. You're ending something that was an established foundation. I will tell you this, Sagittarius, this person is a soulmate. At the end of the day, I do feel like you're going to heal. This person's going to heal. And I do feel like there's a chance that the two of you could become friends. But there's a clash that's happening right now between the two of you. It won't last. All right, I'm going to pull a oracle card for you. You have a very nurturing energy here, and this person has feelings for you. I do feel that the animosity is coming because the two of you have grown apart for some reason, or the lesson, the cycle is just completed, and it's difficult, I think, to make those transitions. Okay, let's try one more time, and if not, we'll split the deck. There we go. All right, so you have community. Okay, it's number 8 which indicates to me that you are moving forward. You're moving towards your happiness. And community could be very important for you. You may share a community that could also be part of the animosity. So the essential meaning is belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, and knowing your place in the world. This card signals a new affiliation with the group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know that we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. Now, the relationship message says you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those that you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and there are times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is part of that dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be, together or apart. Okay. So I hope this has been helpful for you, Sagittarius. Good luck with this. If you've resonated with this reading in any way, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I hope you will. Until I see you guys in your next weekly reading, namaste.